You know what you should do? You should follow me on Twitter at Bromo018. Link in the description. Do it now. As the life cycle for FIFA 19 begins to come to an end, FIFA players are impatiently waiting for any news on the next instalment of the football simulation franchise. We are all hoping that FIFA 20 will be a massive improvement on the disappointment of FIFA 19, but perhaps it's more down to hope and not the expectation that EA Sports will deliver. Despite this though, the anticipation for news and rumours is there, and with that in mind, in this video I want to talk about when we can expect the first reveals to drop and any side bits of new information relating to the release of FIFA 20. Before we start, I want all of you guys to let me know in the comment section what you want to see for FIFA 20. That could be changes to game modes, gameplay improvements, other additions. Let me know in the comment section down below or get at me on Twitter. The link for that is in the description. On that note, let's begin. So how EA usually do things is they'll reveal the cover star of the next FIFA in around early June. Along with that announcement, they'll also disclose when the full reveal of the game will be, which is always at the E3 convention. It's usually on the week leading up to E3 that this happens to generate the hype for it. However, there is going to be a major change this year. In a recent video on my channel, I covered the fact that EA Sports had revealed that they wouldn't be doing a press conference at the E3 2019 convention. This came as a big surprise because for the last few years at least, E3 has always been the go-to place to announce the majority of their new games, including every new installment of the FIFA franchise. This came off the back of Sony announcing that the company that produces the PlayStation console wouldn't even be attending the gaming convention in Los Angeles this year, due to supposedly having nothing new to announce. This means that we have two big players that won't be attending E3 2019. The EA Play event will still be present during E3, but the actual press conference itself, which is usually held to reveal the games in front of many media members, will no longer take place. So, if we aren't going to hear about it at E3, then when will we receive the first bits of information? Well, I presume that EA will still reveal the cover star earlier on in that week, which, on that note, I'd wager pretty good money that Cristiano Ronaldo will not be the next cover star for FIFA, with them potentially opting for multiple players instead. There will be more on that in another video later down the line. And then set the reveal of FIFA 20 for their EA Play stream. EA revealed that throughout the whole of Saturday 8th of June, which is when E3 begins, they will be conducting a series of live streams, presumably on their Twitch and YouTube social media channels, covering all of their new releases. This will be the likes of FIFA, Madden, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and much more. EA have tried to bed this sort of system of revealing stuff in previous years, and it seems to be very much the direction they want to take. We're very much hoping that this means it will give EA the freedom to expand their announcements and the amount that they can reveal, and also not be limited in terms of what they can do and show in a press conference environment at E3. With it being their own stream and in their own environment, they can essentially be done on their own terms. Whether or not they'll take advantage of this remains to be seen, and I imagine plenty of you watching this video already know the answer to that, but at least we know there is potential in it. It's important to note that not everything we should expect new to FIFA 20 will be revealed during their EA Play streams. The usual structure of the way in which they reveal new additions and features is that they'll essentially reveal their biggest one in terms of marketing around E3, and will then host a series of live streams and events later on throughout the summer to slowly feed out more and more information to the fans. They'll also have Gamescom 2019, another convention, this time held in Germany, in August to release more news and reveals for FIFA 20 directly before the release of the full game. We'll also have the FIFA 20 closed beta that will be released for a short period during the middle of August, which will all but confirm anything not yet announced for the 3 big game modes: Career Mode, Pro Clubs and Ultimate Team. So with all of this in mind, it's important to remember that not everything is going to be announced right from the off during the first reveal. EA very much like to drip feed anything new about the game over the course of the summer. That is, of course, if there is anything new coming to the game. So in conclusion, during the week of E3, expect EA to reveal the cover start for FIFA 20, and with that, announce a reveal date for the game itself. This will be set out for the 8th of June, during their own EA Play event, in which there will be a series of streams covering all of their upcoming title releases such as FIFA, Madden, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and more. It is then that we will see the next instalment of the FIFA franchise for the first time, and hopefully are on the end of some positive announcements that all the fans can get excited about, but we'll see. I'll be doing a video on what announcements to expect from E3 over the coming days, so be sure to check that out, and if it's out already then make sure to give that a watch after you finish this video. I will of course be covering all of the live streams regarding both FIFA 20 and PES 2020 across the course of the week and over the E3 convention. There will be plenty more content for both of the games, so as always, make sure that you subscribe to the channel for more regular updates and content, and also follow me on Twitter for more updates regarding the games and also football in general, and we can have a discussion. My Twitter handle is Bromo018 and the link for that is in the description. On that note, we are going to round it off there. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to leave a like and I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit me up in the comment section down below about what new features you'd like to see introduced to FIFA for 20. Whether that be game modes, gameplay changes, new stadiums and so on. And with that in mind, it's time to end it there. I'm Bromo18 and I'll see you soon.